2 raises to 600. 3 fold, 4 fold. Raises, 2,500. 7 folds.
I'm down to do it at some point later. I just
Yeah, no. I don't care.
We just did it.
Yeah, we just did it.
Brad put the
Something
veto on another knit game right now.
Right now.
Later on.
Later on.
Let him breathe a little bit. Yushan with the Gretzky hand this time.
All he had to do was show his hand, though. And wouldn't it be steaming?
$5 best, 1,200. ¿Puedo tomar?
I don't know.
Two calls.
Andrew looking for a 4-ball corner pocket.
Not best, 33.
Yushan coming along here. That was a good bet by Andrew to try to take it down. 4-ball is what Andrew needs. Gets the 4-ball right in the gut. What a good feeling that is, Skull. Making the bet on the turn and just drilling the river.
Feels pretty good, especially with 14.4 in the middle. Action on Andrew. SPR 1.
I mean, and Yushan now saying, I called the turn, but the 4 can't possibly hurt me.
Does Andrew want to go for all of it? Is the question. He did bluff it off. He does go for it all. Bluffed it off yesterday into the boat of easies. This time he's got the goods. Yushan's still losing to a lot. Any king? Andrew is in the big blind, but does he really have a crab?
I mean, going back to that thought of calling on the turn, you can't think that the 4 means anything.
Yeah, but this is a large sizing. And Yushan gets away. Good fold from him with his 2 pair. Can't fault Andrew for going for it after getting there, but he'll be happy with that pot.
So I fear that, honestly.
It's pretty much how I was at that age.
Yeah.
Loved watching on ESPN. I
That's
mean,
what he
it's a little
does.
bit different now. Just since there's not quite as much stuff on television for poker. I guess there's still a bunch of WPT stuff running. But like they used to have a bunch of the old cash games.
That's what I used to love watching those cash games. I thought that was the coolest thing.
I think I've seen I've watched like every
live stream.
Yeah, everything's live stream. But again, it's also cool.
2
because,
pair
like,
for Andrew.
you
And
know,
Boots
it's an
has a pair and
experience,
some backdoor
you guys
potential.
have just an influx of people like us. And then for us, you know, 15, 20 years ago, it would be unheard of, you know, for me to be at a table with guys like you. So I think it's really cool.
$600 bet from Andrew gets called from Boots.
Now Boots looking for one of the 2 remaining 7s in the deck.
I think the first time I played Hold'em was, you know, like the MySpace, like the free chips There's like an app.
MySpace?
Yeah, well, they advertised like a WSOP, the WSOP free chip. I think it was WSOP, like for the free chip. Like, you know, you go in, they'll give you like X amount of chips a day, like play
Yeah.
chips.
Yeah.
This was when I was like 16, and that's how I started. Like, once I got out of school, I would just play for free chips, just like pretty much for hours and hours. And it's a
Andrew
cool
makes
story,
the call
so
with 2
They
pair.
give you like 50,000.
Boots looking for a 7, doesn't come.
Start.
And
And I
Andrew's
ran
starting
that
to
up
heat
like
up.
Like 32 billion chips.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, it's like insane.
How old are you?
I was like 16, 17.
How old are you now, though? I
I'm,
think we're
30,
about the same
I'm
age.
33.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just.
I graduated late.
I graduated at 6, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like a cool story.
awesome.
From 50,000 chips, like 32 billion.
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, obviously play chips, but like I really love the game. I'll just.
Boots gonna fire, reaching for a healthy amount of yellows.
yeah, that's.
Nice shot here, and he grabs a piece of bubble gum.
9,000.
Goes for the overbet 9K bet.
And it was just
Big
winner's
overbet.
tournament.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good
I
hand.
loved it, though.
Don't think Andrew's going to be able to get away. A little bit surprised on the sizing, but Andrew's 10-6, pretty disguised. Boots telling a story on turn and now river. Knows his pair of sixes are no good, turning that into a bluff.
Makes the call.
You're gonna win.
$25,000 pot goes to Mr. Neeme.
That's it.
Did have the 9
Brad, you
blocking
did
the
a
straight.
vlog, I guess, that included that hand.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, I've never watched a vlog from start to finish, ever.
Yeah.
I literally laughed and cried. That was the funniest thing. I love how you kind of make fun of yourself.
I played it bad. I should
Never again.
let my friend know that.
Maybe I'll play with Boston Jimmy.
That's the line I peg every
Cinnabon
single time.
bluffed
Bet,
me.
Check, call. Finally, I mixed it up, and he's just too smart to know it.
Learned a lesson that day.
Pocket tens for Andrew. They've been favorable for some other opponents flopping a set.
Kind of hoping I
Yushan
get
out of the
back
big
to
blind has that look in his eye like he'll be 3-betting. What will be the size?
Makes a move.
27.
27 is the size. Always applying the pressure, Yushan. In every opportunity. Andrew does have position on both Boots and Yushan, and he's got the best hand, pair of tens. Makes the call.
Makes the call here. Boots with the sailboats is going to come along as well. So we'll go 3 ways to a flop on hand number 93.
Sandwich bet, I'll take tens.
No, not this year.
All right, I'll be the
Four in a
force.
year. I had it online. Yeah, we talked about that, right?
Nobody wins a sandwich. Pair for you, Sean,
Online cash, and then I.
and the other
ran
Boots and
pretty
Andrew
deep in
also
the last,
with their
like,
pocket
5K,
pair.
like a couple days before the series ended, which kind of saved me a little bit.
Salvage a little bit.
Yeah.
I had an interesting spot on day 4 of the main after the bubble burst. Like +1 opens. He's been kind of active. He's got probably like 60 bigs. Right to his direct left. And key thing to say, the dealer accidentally flipped one of the player's cards, and it was a jack.
Okay.
Right, so he open min raises on +1 with like 60.
It looks
bigs.
like
I got
Skull
32
Mike and
big
Boston
blinds.
Jimmy have teamed up for the tag team event right there in chat before everybody's eyes.
That's a weird one.
Heads up
That's a weird
between
one,
you,
right?
Sean, and
So
Andrew.
I put in the 3-bet. Obviously, it's like
Yeah.
float
You,
to
Sean,
big
needing an
jack.
ace or a 6.
Put in the 3-bet to like, he opened 2 big blinds, so I probably made it like 7.
Or a bet here to force Andrew off his hand.
Yeah, he jams, he 4-bet jams.
He checks though.
You just called.
Yeah, I'm just
Like I know, but I have to.
I don't know. If I
Okay.
don't see a jack, maybe I call. I don't even know. That might have been the difference.
Yeah, it still works
I
with me.
don't even know if it matters that much, but like that could have been
I
like
mean, it
the.
probably should.
Yeah.
If you have one less opportunity.
Yeah, if I'm behind.
If you're behind, you're.
Probably going to go check on this
If
river.
you're behind, you have 10.
Yeah, 1 out.
Yushan does have
But I thought it was
some
like
decent showdown value with 6s and 5s playing the ace. Kicker plays.
Probably if I don't see the jack, I'll probably just fucking.
Don't
just
think
get it in
Andrew's
there.
going to want to reopen the action to a talented player like Yushan. Goes check
Yeah, 'cause
in the
it's like
two,
+1
and then a
or
check from Andrew,
You know what I mean?
and
If it's
ship
like cut
over
off like this one, obviously,
13,000
snap
to
it.
Mr. Neeme.
No adjust.
Yushan with his Jenga tower of chips.
You know Yushan's going to be looking to play a big pot here to get unstuck.
Fuck this.
Some suited connectors for Andrew, who's having quite the session today. It's going to raise the cutoff, 1,000 to go. Ace Queen.
If I run it twice, well, I mean, Terrace doesn't run twice, but the jacks, I never win. I never dove up there.
Out of position, out of here, out of the straddle.
I wish that was
We
Terrace.
will be 3-betting.
Just like once.
4.
4,000.
Like, all right, buddy, once.
Just takes one right off the top and puts it in.
27.
Large 3-bet here from Yushan.
Easy to count.
Andrew is in position, a pretty 9-10 of diamonds. Playing good, running good today. He quickly makes the call.
Your read was off a little bit.
Heads up.
It's close.
In the knit game,
Well, now I got
neither player has their knit button. Couple diamonds for Andrew.
Yeah, we're getting it in on that flop, buddy.
Of course, you got a pair and a gutter.
Ace of diamonds for Yushan.
Anywhere, dude.
It's like PLO. I know you have aces.
It's a big
Two parallels are good. Straight up, everything's good.
No, I
Yushan getting serious now. He's starting to stack his chips
Boots.
Properly.
correctly.
One day it'll be your day, buddy.
One day. One day. One day I'll crack
day?
one day I'll crack aces with 4-6 off.
One day.
Yushan will be putting in a C-bet. Depending on the size, Andrew might consider it a raise.
Rigged.
Keep going at it, buddy.
Definitely gonna keep trying.
Yeah, keep trying.
I'm the only one that's
Never
3-betting.
give, never give.
2,200.
Never give up.
About a
Never.
quarter-size
As long as I
pot
have,
bet
as long as my heart is,
That's one.
you know, as
from Yushan.
long as my heart is beating.
Yeah.
Never giving up.
Andrew has that look in his eye like he wants to bump it up.
Here it goes. He's going to raise. The Vlogfather is going to raise it on up to 6,300.
Not really what Yushan wanted to see. Does have the overs. Ace of diamonds, a critical card to have here. And you cannot get unstuck unless you put chips in the middle. And he does technically have the best hand currently, but there could be some very, very juicy turn cards.
Here we go to a turn. There's the diamond. And Yushan with the ace of diamonds.
What a card for Andrew after charging flop. Gets the beautiful king of diamonds, exactly what he wants to see. Imagine Andrew will continue to fire to set up a river jam. I didn't even put it all in right now. Yushan only has 18.4 behind.
Table is silent.
You guys are watching the Lodge live stream. We stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 p.m. Central, right here in Austin, Texas. And Andrew's reaching for chips.
4,300.
Small sizing. Wants to keep Yushan on board here. Yushan going absolutely nowhere with the ace of diamonds on this sizing from Andrew.
At this point, Yushan knows that Neeme can't have the nuts.
Which is a important piece of information,
Yes.
but still a little bit uncomfortable when you only have 18.4 in your stack and your opponent has you covered.
Oh, you said that one. Oh, okay. You said that. I remember you said that one time. Like,
But we're going to see a river card with 30,000 in the middle.
Yushan searching for a river diamond.
Yeah, today.
was it the
30,000
I guess
in the pot.
Beer guy.
No diamond.
From last night, so you know.
Maybe a little bit. Tired, actually.
Remember those like frozen margaritas at the Palms? They used to bring those. What's
yeah.
the Indian guy? He loved them. Oh,
come on.
A lot.
Rip it one time, Brad. What's wrong with me? Why can't I just say rip it one time? Just like you told me, yeah.
Yushan thinking over his options.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't I just learn from you?
He checks.
Should just learn from you.
6-4 got there again.
Andrew will stuff it on Yushan.
We both determined yesterday.
And it should shut it down unless Yushan wants to be a hero or not buying what Andrew's selling, holding that ace diamonds card. But that would be quite the hero call
But he said,
if Andrew indeed stuffs it, which he will. Should shut it down.
and then I said whatever you want.
I don't like begging if someone doesn't want.
I wish you would have said whatever you want. You know, if you would have given it back to me.
All in.
If you would have given it back to me, snap one time.
You did. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
If someone wants.
But
to,
he didn't give it
whatever
back to
they
me.
want. Usually, I like.
Big pot.
I thought you said whatever you want to do.
Yushan hasn't folded
He
yet.
hasn't folded
It's
yet.
ace queen. The straight gets there, the flush is on board, but you are blocking the nuts with the ace of diamonds.
Remember we said like the same thing? He's like, whatever you want. I'm like, whatever you want.
Would Neeme be doing this with
But I did
complete
that
air?
purposely, obviously, because I wanted to run it once.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
Yushan taking some inventory of his
That was in the
chips.
beginning, yeah. That was like a 60K pot or something.
You guys got a number 30?
I mean, Neeme can't have like a king queen.
You started with 24.
This was a 3-bet pot pre.
When you guys got it.
King queen of diamonds not available.
I had around 10.
All the ace X's of diamonds not available, obviously.
Watch.
Yeah.
Queen jack of diamonds could be a hand here.
Yeah, my phone.
10-9 clearly.
It's late.
Thank you, sweetie.
What time does that stream at?
7-8 of diamonds might be taking this line as well.
I'll do truly. Wildberry.
This would be for every last one of Yushan's chips, and he's been in the blender here on the river with ace high for a minute.
Great shot of Andrew Neeme.
I think like me and Doug talked about it one time. Like he asked me like, what is the reason why you go on?
Skull, I'm not going to be shocked today if Yushan calls here. I will not be shocked.
He's clearly
First one was just like, he's like that's,
thinking about it.
so, like that's not a legitimate reason why you like that's not a legitimate reason why you want to go twice.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Or why you
something
wanna go
that Doug would
once.
say.
What do you think about that?
I mean, I get what Doug's saying. He's just saying that the math is like doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, yeah. What are your thoughts on that? Like, once versus twice. Why? Like,
Andrew did bluff it off
Content stuff. Once is always like way better for the content.
yeah.
with some blockers yesterday against Easy, and Yushan was at the table trying to get a read there. You see Yushan just staring over
Depends on the game.
into Andrew's soul. Andrew giving him nothing.
I just don't like having to decide. So.
That move yesterday might get Andrew paid off right here with the hero call, ace queen.
Got there in the first one, or
Or will Yushan preserve his remaining 14.1? Just send it into the muck. He makes the call.
Makes the call! And Andrew Neeme is going to stack Yushan. For those in chat who couldn't believe that he'd make this call, the fake tanking, Yushan made the call with ace high. And the table does not know what just happened.
Spend too.
I guess that's another way to do it, so you don't run it twice.
Andrew Neeme wins a $58,000 pot. Fall Mayhem, which starts on Tuesday. Last two hands of the night, folks.
You gotta keep trying, buddy. It's the only way. Keep trying.
Mixon wanting to know players. Skull is not here right now. And Skull
This is the rebate from the.
doesn't tell me
when I saved
much.
you a lot of money.
How about trips for Alex late in the stream? I'm going to give entire Chatsville the most valuable chatter award today. Everyone in Chatsville. It was too tough to choose just one. You all have earned the designation of most valuable chatter today. Queens and fours for Andrew. Trips for Alex. On hand number 121.
$68.
6,800 into 96. $100 pot. Going to be tough for Andrew. Andrew making the call here. Pot is ballooning here. 7 on the turn. Alex contemplating what he wants to bet. Put out 6,800.
Thinking about
Post flop.
how can we get all the chips in here? Trip fours, my goodness gracious, for Andrew. Drawing to a queen and a queen only. He will not be folding to this bet. What's the bet going to be?
Jess is going to count it out. Looks to be probably close to 7,000. Let's see what it is.
Andrew might just step on the gas and stuff it on Alex and play for it all here. I mean, ace queen.
8,000.
Extremely strong on the queen 4-4-7 board.
Makes the call. Pot now 34,000 going to the river. There's the queen! The 2-outer for Neeme.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the river. Everything going Mr. Neeme's way. 51,000 in his stack, 34,000 in the middle. And Alex is going to be sick to his stomach.
Both players with the boat. Oh, my goodness.
Not the river
It
card
goes
that
check.
Alex wanted to
checks.
see.
Alex was just 17,000 behind. Neeme puts them all in here. It'll be a $68,000 pot.
Andrew Neeme, blessed by the poker gods. Saturday at the Lodge. The big game and the big pots. Let's send it all in, Andrew.
Not quite. There's
Snap
the
call.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Alex understands what just happened. $52,000 pot. And Neeme is in fuego.
Yeah, it wasn't an all-in wager. It was $9K from Andrew. So Alex not stacked, has some gas money, and then some, $8K behind.
Goodness.
But that's going to leave a sour taste in his mind.
Big winner, Andrew Neeme, $73,000. Justin won 16, Rhonda won 13,000, Brad Owen won 7,300. Everyone else lost. You shone through the party down 62,000. Alex lost 41,000, and Boots lost 67.50.